Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
What does? The bridge? Weirdo. Man, I really need to not bring her with. I gotta change it up a little bit. I think Ellie was pretty fun to have for, the last little bit, but might be better to have someone else for a time, like my robot.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Hey, I guess.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Right. Sandra, you've got to scale it back.
This is very hard for me.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sandra, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weeks, Sanjar. Zora's ready to storm the city right now. Or what if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines? Or if you're gonna draw up a budget, I'd appreciate a paycheck. Now, let's go with the first one.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
Sanjar, I did not drag my booty all the way out here for you to split hairs. Yep.
So forceful. You know I love your little displays.
He's so weird.
Perhaps I'm being hasty. After all, I'm rather good with numbers. I'm certain we can find a way to make this work.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Thank the Eternal. As poetic as murdering him in his sleep would have been, I'm glad we don't have to.
I'm confused. The look on your face does not match the words you just said.
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
Ooh. Something tells me Sanjar didn't know, or I didn't think Sanjar would have hurt anyone. Well, no, something tells me that he didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates, or wasn't it convenient how they all just died after blocking your proposal? Yeah. Look, we have the information that is required for this.
But that means I had no idea. I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think I believe him. He's just dumb enough to mean it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Well, I mean, I feel like he's being... take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past. Yeah.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance. Was that so hard? Or now hug it out? Yeah. Now hug it out.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll need to sign a physical contact waiver first.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-bit says they kill each other before the week's out. Can we talk?
Yeah. Yes, Ellie. I guess we can.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting 4-letter words, I mean.
Well, just goes to show you there's always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, Share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
That was a very specific image.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
No? Look, never mind. Just, you wanted to talk, and then that was it. We talked. Right, where are we going now? It wants us to go back to our ship, which happens to be all the way over here. Ugh. Luckily, we could just fast travel. I can't believe we're finally done with this stupid planet. We've been on this planet for a while now. To be fair, it's pretty much the biggest planet we've been to thus far. I mean, the first one is pretty small.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
All right, I'll have to go talk with them. The second planet we go
Notice
to.
how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Okay, but who's Sam?
Come on, Ellie, Sam ain't people. I guess he can be Chairman Rockwell on that one cameo appearance.
I heard they had an automech read those lines because the actors were afraid of offending the chairman.
Hey, boss, I've been thinking.
Oh, hi. Anyways, yeah, the second planet we went to was really small, and this one was rather large. So, we have plowed through a bunch of the game just by finishing this one planet.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
You talking about Graham? Yeah, is this about Graham?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Don't go looking for role models. Felix, you're just asking to be lied to. Or he was just sorry for what he did. Graham is a piece of poop. Or he's dead now. So it doesn't matter. Don't go looking for role models.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
No, never.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think
Let's get back to it.
there could have been a
I need
better
to put all
answer
this ugly
there.
business with Graham behind me.
Or at least a more funny answer. She good? She's good. Okay. Is there anybody else to talk to? Where's Sam? Is Sam just like... Oh, she's got a cool little like floaty thing. That's really cool. Got a lot going on in here. All right, we'll move on. Nothing in there. Vicar's looking kind of sad, just reading his books. What is this? Oh, it's a jacket. Oh, I see. Okay. And anything in here? Oh, well, we know whose room this is. This is really cool. What is that? Encased trip blade. Strike with this and you'll feel it going up your arms and into your shoulders. Never once let me down. Nyoka. Raptidon named Frieda. Nyoka has scrawled the name Frieda into the otherwise pristinely preserved Raptidon head. And then framed photograph of Nyoka's crew. A faded photograph of Nyoka with her hunter crew. Etched into the back is muddy red. In a muddy red is the word Charon. Unlocks the perk The Crew for Nyoka. Oh. Interesting. Huh. So, wait, is that like... Okay, let's go to... I could level these guys up. I don't really care, though. I'll do that when we're at that point. So does she have The Crew? Showtime, Exterminator, Hunter... I don't know. Maybe I have to talk to her about it? Interesting. I didn't know that was like a thing. But I can examine it, but I don't know what it is. So, look, Nyoka.
Hey, Cap.
What's with the Raptidon head in your crew?
Oh, that's just Frieda. She's the first rapt I ever killed. I had her preserved.
How long ago was this?
It had been when I was a kid, so something on the order of 20 years. My parents were very proud.
I see. You've had that head for 20 years?
Oh, sure. Once in a while, I've got to bury her and come back later. She's a big girl, tough to lug around. But she's been with me a while, so...
That's funny. Well, the moment it starts to stink, I want it off my ship. Or mind if I talk to it once in a while?
Her. And of course, she's a great conversationalist. Never argues, never judges.
Okay. You have anything else to say?
Hey, Cap.
You getting along with the crew?
Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned to Mike Green when I cooked up a bit of wrap for dinner. I told her she ought to toughen up. She almost punched me. I like her. Reminds me of Rebecca. She's got a kind of spirit to her. The kind true freedom hasn't beaten down yet. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
Can I, like, dig deeper? Not deeple. I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready. Wait, you said something. I forgot. No, I'm not pushy.
I will.
All right, we'll get there. Is it now?
Hey, Cap.
No, it's not now. That's big pushy. Who am I kidding? Where is Sam? Oh, there he is.
Greetings, customer.
We'll just leave him to his devices. Top down here. Oh, hey, Parvati.
The dust bat casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Yeah, hey, you're welcome. Shouldn't you get ready for Junlei now?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
You have nothing particular in mind?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
We can't get into Byzantium, right? Or we're not going to Byzantium for clothes. We're all right. We'll swing by when we can.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Well, I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. Anyways, let's move on, right? So we've gotten...
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Wait, is that what they say? Let's see here. The unreliable navigation terminal. Let's look at our quest logs real quick. We need to speak with Phineas, for sure. We need to acquire the science weapon from Phineas, but, that's a completely different thing entirely. I need to return to Lila on the Groundbreaker. I need to find Captain Irion on Scylla. I need to search the outpost for Edgewater? No, Emerald Vale. Okay, find Parvati with fancy... Okay, well, that's fine. And the Empty Man, take Max to the Hermit on Scylla. So we got 2 Scylla quests. Right, let's go to Phineas's lab, right? This is our main thing at the moment, is we have to do that.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Should I, take a specific crew with me? Maybe I should take Sam. I think Parvati is, our go-to at the moment. So we'll go Parvati and Sam. Oh, won't let me take Sam. Interesting. Won't let me take Vicar. Oh, that's because I have Ellie selected. Derp. All right, Parvati and Sam it is. I like them. Phineas's improved science lab. Oh, it's all scratched out.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
I haven't been here yet.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
I'm gonna loot things. Because I just haven't been here. I may as well look around and get some loot, right? What's this? It's a... Ooh, I could totally hack that. Give it to me. Man, that's like an easy 1,000 XP just getting that done. I can dig it. I like that a lot. I don't think there's anything over there, but I may as well look. I mean, I could look on my way back, but... I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna hop up. And we're gonna look at... okay, no, won't let me go up there. Look, it was worth a try. You never know with these science weapons. They like to hide them. So it's worth the kind of looking around and seeing whether or not...
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Whether or not it's, around here.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
It's a welcome mat. Good touch. Oh, hello there.
You. I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass.
Good to know.
I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Just tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Right, okay, good to know.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
There was something else I want to talk to you about. Warning label. Anything I should know about this Carmen, whatever. Let's see if there's anything about this warning label.
Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Anything I should know about this person?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Okay. See if he has anything else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
I think is there a reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass? Got a moment to talk?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Right. Okay. I'm going to look around. Ooh, it's a random terminal. I can calculate the movement of the heavenly bodies, but not the madness of men. Newton. Experiment notes. Accessing experimental notes. Experiment 1173. Eureka. Flash frozen organic material reverts back to its original cell structure when treated with tincture of dimethyl, whatever it is the thing he's looking for. Rate of explosive cell death, a very respectable 6%. Bad news. Difficult to acquire. Limited quantities of compound likely produced by Anti-Cleo. Recently discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Must find more. All right, 938. Artificial stasis successfully induced in cystpig specimen. Revivification completed. Cystpig tissue returned to living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Attempted treatment. Treatment progressing. Treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged by rapid onset necrosis. Explosive cell death. Finished cleaning liquefied remains of cystpig from laboratory floor, walls, and equipment. Kind of sounds like what happens if you've ever like frozen a banana and then tried to unfreeze the banana. It's a good example. Fresh out of Anti-Cleo's experimenting with Spacer's Choice partially emulsified creamer substitute. Finished brewing, added 2 ounces of Spacer's Choice. Atrocious felt part of self die on the inside. A reminder, add Spacer's Choice to the list. Note to self number 2, buy more mouthwash. Okay, cystpig notes. Have spared one of my stock of experimental cystpigs to be used as a renewable source of nourishment. Have named this lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly improves flavor of tumors. Must look into that. Excellent creatures, cystpigs. Didn't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcelain succulents. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumors that ripen naturally, falling off of flesh like mock apples off a tree. Seems the height of barbarity, truly a miracle of modern science. All right, return to root. Personal files. Password required. Well, I have hack 45, so bypass. Password SWH181942. Password accepted. Welcome. Phineas Wells. Personal logs. Have produced the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Well, we know how that turned out. All right, that's a cystpig then, huh? Bubbles, yep. I like bubbles. What's this? Examine. Dehibernation experimental notes, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and skip over that.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Right. Interesting. So now I just have my, inventory, armor. I have a hibernation mask. Only 6 armor. What does it look like? It looks funny. Very funny. What else is around here? Examine. Note. Reminder. Obscure body in the SK system. Okay. Examine. Reminder. Buy ladder. Why? Why is there a reminder to buy a ladder there? Is that... Do I have to get up there? I'm curious about the ladder thing. Cystpig. Pick up posters. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Stealing his poster. What's that? Steal that poster. Reminder. Seals leak. Never use this pod. Good to know. Raptidon in there? Any notes here that I need to know about? No. What's this? Shrink ray.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray.
Okay.
Target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Did I literally just pick up a shrink ray? Apparently I did. That sounds amazing. We're gonna try it out.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Well, can I like...
Cystpigs make excellent test subjects, also surprisingly nutritious.
How long does it take to fire? I don't want to shrink you, Sam. It doesn't seem to work. It seems to use use ammo, but it doesn't seem to work. Scroll knows reminder 14. Remember remember at this time absolutely vital. 14 14 14. What does that mean? Do that. Cystpig. What's this? Reminder. Mop up melted pig. Ew. Maybe it just doesn't work unless you have a target. Pick up pocket watch. Those. That. What's this? Communication terminal. Phineas V. Wells. Messages. Password required. Bypass. Okay. Welcome Phineas Wells. To H. Blythe. Sending. No response. Case undetermined. Original message appended. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locals elude me. Dumped a new associate Dirtside Terror 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along anytime. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this eager to be done. Okay? Is that it? Interesting.
That's my communications terminal.
He's got like a bunch of notes and stuff here. Also, like, okay, here, let's go to my journal. Because what did we have? We had weapons from the void. Review the mining archive on Hawthorne's terminal. A data cartridge acquired from Gladys on Groundbreaker may have clues to another science weapons location. Use the captain's terminal on the Unreliable to review the data archive. Or search for clues. Hawthorne's terminal mentioned searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently he has success in the past finding rare items using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find more powerful science weapons. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Okay. Right. I'm going to quick save because I'm going to test this pig or test the gun on said pig.
You make it dirty, Sam one cleans it up.
That's amazing. It just shrinks them. It's so cute. Okay, well, you know what? I like that. We're gonna hold on to that cool little weapon after I reload that. Okay, let's head back to our ship. Where do we want to go from here? Because I think the Groundbreaker is a pretty good spot to go, but so is Edgewater, because I want to do Star-Crossed Troopers and get Nyoka's thing done. Because if I'm able to unlock a whole other thing for Nyoka, then that would be really good, considering I quite like using her. But on the other hand, is it worth it? Should we just go to the Groundbreaker and try to get this other science weapon stuff? Don't know. You have acquired
Some crew
poster.
members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Now, hold on.
All right,
What happens if we hit the wall?
What is this?
Hey, Cap.
Nyoka, you're out of the crew now. What's going on here?
So we're just gonna. I sure
Yeah.
hope.
Okay. Yeah. So, this isn't about the money.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Phineas has rescued me from the hope. At least I can do is help him see this through. I don't know. I've just been going along with it for now. Phineas is trying to do good for the colony. All I want is no. I'm just kind of going along with it.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town.
Maybe.
The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah. Might as well. No, board is corrupt. I'm gonna become some corporate. No, board is corrupt.
Everyone is. The board just pays the best. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Right. Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Nope. Okay. There was something going on, but I don't think it was them. So maybe I need to go upstairs and see what the heck they got going on up here. Was it you guys? No, they seem fine. You're just cleaning things off. Okay. Well then, let's head somewhere else after I check out my really cool little place here. Because I got a bunch of like cool things. Iconoclasts. Yeah. I got crown lanterns after helping MSI. That's cool. I like that this place kind of gets... pick up Sentry Saber. What's that? Examine. Graham's patch. Ooh, torn from Graham's jacket. Zora sent this to you with a note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. I've got to let it go. Abandon all hope for a better past, he used to say. Take it with my thanks. You ever want a beer? Stop by Stellar Bay. Z. Well, I'll pick up that weapon, but... yeah, like I said, it's really cool that you get all these things. Do you have any messages on here? Oh, that's right. Search for mining. Archive cartridge for keywords weapon. Result 1 from the site supervisor's personal logs. The captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. It looks like some strange tech or weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Result 2 from the site safety officer's incident report. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lem. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Birdie's office for now. Figured the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms for whatever that damn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Not like we got prison cells on this rock. And result 3 from Barber's coronary inquest. Given name Lumiel. Family name Hayford. Employment status independent. Or indenture. Way different. Completely, exactly the opposite. Contract terms 35 years, 2 months, 16 days. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Time of deceasement 1827. Cause of deceasement. Blunt force trauma. Weapon unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin. The facial area to be specificial about it. It's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big. Jaw is shrunk to almost nothing. teeth are all out of kilter, though I suppose that was true pre-deceasement. If the blow itself didn't kill him, there's no way he couldn't have breathed with all that damage. Ugh. All right, so what? That did what? Weapons from the void? Okay, so there's a weapon on Skillia, and I still need to find more clues. Interesting. I like the science weapon thing. It's just like, it doesn't need to be there.
We have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
No, I'll talk to her later. Oh, it's really pretty out there. So we did a bunch of that stuff. That is what, our main quest? Where did we have to go? Monarch? Halcyon, second habitable planet, board due to monster. No, okay, which one was? Oh, the Groundbreaker. That's the other place I need to go. Terra 2 had Byzantium. Where was, this is a problem. I don't actually remember where Edgewater was. Starcross Troopers. Apparently here on Terra 2. Okay, so I see. Rose, okay, I see. I forgot that was all part of the same planet.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Thank you. All right, let's get our Nyoka. And we will bring her instead of Parvati. And we will head out and see if we can't do her little quest.